Hi, my name is Dana Woods. I have sickle cell SS and I'm 44 years old, and the reason why I want to be an advocate for sickle cell is just to get awareness out there. Maybe my story can help someone else who's dealing with the same issues that I deal with, and show them that you can have a nice and full life with sickle cell. Well, at the conference I didn't know what to expect. But I can say I was pleasantly surprised when I got there and started interacting with different consumers and different doctors and people who are really advocating on the behalf of sickle cell. It really opened my eyes to, for me to do more than what I was doing. I talked about it when I was asked, but I think that seeing everyone there and seeing how young some of them are and how old some are, and they're doing a whole lot more than what I was doing, it just kind of sparked something in me to just say, hey, get yourself out there, talk to as many people as you can talk to, and try to raise the awareness for this disease that we desperately need. We need a very broad platform to speak about it. And whatever I can do to help broaden that platform, I'm willing to do. Um, the biggest tip I can give anyone that's living with this disease is to just get up and do more than what you're already doing. A lot of times we are told that you can't be in the workforce, you can't do certain things. I say to that, you don't know what you can do until you try. I didn't know that I could drive trucks over the road until I tried. I didn't know that I could be a construction worker in the dead of winter until I tried. You have to try and not have this disease hold you down or hold you back. You just have to get out and try. That's the biggest and best tip I can give anyone. First and foremost, they need to do some research. Know what you're getting into. Now, that being said, you have to have a lot of compassion, because everyone is not going to be sick all the time, but you're going to be down some of the time. Employers that if they have any kind of empathy, they'll understand and make the workplace as comfortable as possible for you, but without trying to actually change everything they do. I don't. That to me is a hard question, really, because everyone is different. If I had a job that I went to, I would like my employees know that, hey, yes, I get up quite a bit to go to the restroom. It's not me. It's just what happens with some sickle cell people. We don't hold our water or fluids, but I'm always up going to the restroom. I'm always up getting water. So it's kind of like they have to understand that hydration is a big part of us staying well and being there at the job. But it's anyone who hires a sickle cell person, I truly believe they just need to do a lot of research, and just make it as comfortable as possible for that person. Well, at the times when I'm well and I'm at a job, I did that job to the best of my ability. And like I said, no one could outwork me. No one would outdo me at anything. I'm gonna take it for example when I was truck driving. The rules say you can only drive for 11 hours. Well, guess what? I would drive my 11 hours. But also, when it came down to other jobs I've done, I mean, if you needed me to stay late, I stayed late. If you needed me to come in early, I've done that, because I knew when I was sick, I wasn't able to do that. Not like I was when I was well. So being an asset to your company or to your employer is the biggest thing. Long as you know your limitations. Now, we're going to be up and we're going to be down. At the times we are sick, don't hide that fact. Let your employer know that. And they'll look at your record and say, hey, I don't mind you being off because when you're here, you give us more than 100%. You give us all you have. And that's what I did. I always gave to my employer or to myself when I worked for myself everything I had. And true enough, certain jobs are stressful and stress hurts and it causes crisis. But you have to know your body and know the job that you're doing. If it's getting too stressful, you need to sit back and relax a little. Let it calm down. But like I said, when you're up, you just be up and do the job, you know. I got so much joy out of doing my job and doing it well. Prime example, I used to train drivers when I worked for another trucking company. And I got so much pleasure out of showing new guys how to do the job that I love and showing them the right way to do it. And I had a lot of them come back to me and say, hey man, you showed me the right way to drive. I appreciate it. Because when I got with another guy who wasn't trained like I was, I had to show them the way to go and how to make themselves stand out. I stood out at my company that I worked for, and it got me a lot. It pushed me to do more, and I made a very good living at what I did as a truck driver. My name is Dana Woods, and I'd like to invite everyone to support the Sickle Cell Foundation of Tennessee with any and everything that you can do.